Hey, hi, hello, welcome to another 20 Minutes Till Dawn video. It's me, Cranberry. How's it going? Hopefully you are having a good one today. I was about to go to bed, check on my computer. What the heck? Update for 20 Minutes Till Dawn. Apparently they've, it was mostly just optimization, changes to the game to try to make it lag less when there's a lot of projectiles on the screen. But more importantly, if you ask me, they tweaked Luna a little bit. Luna, if you didn't know, new character in the game, creates black holes. The black holes oftentimes kill you. So now they spawn further away from you. They don't last as long, but they have a stronger suction. They pull enemy. The holes themselves are stronger, so it pulls enemies into them faster, and hopefully they stay there. And the black holes are farther away from you. This should hopefully fix all of their issues, and we're here to find out if they do. Before I actually hop into the run here, my predictions are that the black holes will be better for us. They're going to do a better job of CCing without accidentally killing us. I haven't seen how far away the black holes spawn yet, so we'll find out. I'm going to be playing the crossbow because out of all the weapons I played, crossbow Luna seemed like it was the most consistent. So, giving you a quick peek at the rune page here. Alacrity, Elemental Barrage, Glass Cannon, Cadence, nothing too crazy here. I'm opting for Alacrity over Power, if you're wondering, because my understanding with the crossbow is that fire rate increases the charge speed, and then it also gives reload rate, versus Power only giving damage. I think this will be a little bit more important for us. Over on the shield side, pretty normal stuff. Oh, actually, you know what? Let's go Momentum. I don't think we need Elemental Shield that badly, so Courage, Momentum, Blessing, and Growth. Without further ado, let's hop in. If I didn't finish my sentence before, by the way, I think I got sidetracked. My prediction is that the character will be a lot better. Just by the way, if you're curious, black holes now spawn out here instead of out here. It's not that much farther away if I'm being honest. But the black holes don't last as long and they suck stronger. This should, I mean, it looks pretty good. I am excited. Taking double shot here, big double shot fan. Yeah, it actually looks like it's doing a really good job of sucking enemies in. Well, my main concern was that it would slingshot enemies at you, especially with it having a stronger suck power. I was worried enemies would get slingshotted in, but they kind of like, I don't know, if you ask me, it looks to me like they kind of changed the way it pulls you in. Fan fire to get a quick fusillade here looks pretty good, but also power shot. You gotta take the power shot here. Now, it looks to me like the movement is kind of, I don't want to say staggered, but yeah, I guess that's the way I would describe it, right? You can kind of see them like they're lurching. They go, sort of, if that makes sense, right? I think that's to prevent that slingshot effect. I think there's a little bit of a tweak in how the black hole pulls as well, it looks like, if you ask me. Overall, looks pretty good. I'll take rapid fire here, I suppose. Now, my main thing with this character, I'm hoping that the whatchamacallit, the character specific perks. I think this will probably help out quite a bit with Parallel Star not killing you, but I am still just in general. I think they're pretty weak in general, right? I don't think the perks are super amazing for us. Take a blessing. Maybe I kind of want quick hands there, huh? Yeah, that was a mistake. I should have taken quick hands to try to get mini clip to show up sooner. Yeah, my inclination here is that the character specific perks, I mean, I don't know if they're the worst in the game because lightnings are pretty bad usually. I don't know, they're okay, but usually energized enough is enough to keep you full ammo. So we'll take quick hands here. So hers are pretty unimpactful, I would say, for the most part. But this, like, these have to be, I think these are the worst perks. You could argue Shauna, like, in theory, if you get them in the wrong order, her perks are pretty bad. Like, Halo's not bad, but it's not that good, and it takes 3 of your perks to get the abilities. So I think it's actually pretty bad now that I think about it more. Yeah, Halo's a pretty bad perk. Quick Learner is bad if you get it at the end of the game. And, like, Specialized can be game-breaking, but it's a high variance perk is what I would call it. Fanfire versus Fresh Clip. I think you take Fanfire here. We need them both for mini clip. But this also we need for Fusillade, so easy take. Yeah, they definitely tweaked the way that the black hole pulls, I feel like. Well, maybe I'm crazy. I don't know, but it does. Although, actually, now it feels like they're getting sucked off faster. I don't know. It's hard to tell. What's going on in this game? Who's sucking who? I mean, we do want Frost eventually. We do. Oh, no, did we? No, yeah, we have Elemental Barrage. We do want some Frost perks. Splinter's not that useful either. I mean, it's good if we have, like, elemental statuses. But other than that, not that useful. You know what would be cool? If Splinter should damage enemies equal to the damage of the shot, not your bullet damage, right? So with the crossbow, the Splinter shots should do, like, what is it, 15%? I forget what it is, but it should do 15% of the damage of your shot, not of your bullet damage stat. Because then, like, these crossbow hits would be, like, you know, splintering into 20 damage shots rather than, like, 2 damage shots. It's 10%, not 15, okay. I'll still take it here. Because, again, we have Elemental Barrage, which is not worthless. Cthulhu's down south, by the way. Apparently, Cthulhu's been south for 20 seconds. I didn't even realize. I'm playing on Darkness 15, right? Maybe I was thinking to myself, like, he's moving slow. Is there, like, a thing that makes enemies move faster or slower in Darknesses? Wait, hold on. We'll take Cosmic Burst here, I suppose. Cosmic Burst, same thing. I wish it was 20% or 50% of, like, your normal shots. Or I guess it's hard to dictate with Cosmic Burst, right? But it would be cool if these did damage equal to your realistic shots and not your bullet damage stat. I'm gonna take Ice Shard because I don't respect Armed and Ready here because we're gonna go Mini Clip eventually. Seems fine. I'm pretty sure I asked in the beginning, but how you doing? Hopefully you're having a good day today. On the day of me recording this video, which is like 11:30 at night, I actually did the first episode in the Game of the Week series, which is pretty fun. In a surprise turn of events, Nova Drift won out the poll. It just barely beat. Downfall, the Downfall mod for Slay the Spire at the last second, which is pretty cool. Oh, give me the Fusillade here for sure. And I learned a lot of interesting things, mainly that there's a lot of perks that this game, I don't want to say stole, let's just say was inspired by for this game. One of which being Fusillade. Fusillade is pretty much a direct rip from a perk that exists in Nova Drift, which I found to be very interesting. I did not realize. People told me, like, oh, you should check out Nova Drift. It's like it's like 20 minutes till dawn, but X. Like 20 minutes till dawn, but in space. 20 minutes till dawn. Some people would maybe say, but better. I don't think it's necessarily better. It's interesting. It's more developed for sure too. Got a lot more polish. But I don't know if I would say Nova Drift is better. It's got definitely more build diversity. That's for damn sure. It's got more enemy diversity, 1,000,000% for sure. Although I will say, me personally, I think my conclusion that I got from it, I don't care much for twin stick spaceship shooters. I don't know what you would call that genre, but like games where you like you know the game is it's this game but also asteroids basically is how I would describe it. And I think I just prefer a normal twin stick shooter. I get the appeal. I get why people like being a cool spaceship. I don't like the tank controls, I guess, of that game that much. I would prefer having just a normal person who I move left and right with rather than use my thrusters to go forward. Which is a very tiny difference in the grand scheme of things, but like it's just what I prefer to play, I guess, between the two. It was still a great game. Still enjoyed it very much. And I think what I'm going to do for the series, I don't want it to be like a review series. It's not like the intention of it, but I think it would be fun just for myself to keep track of like my rankings for the games in the series, right? So right now, not 20 minutes till dawn, Nova Drift, #1 game in the series. Favorite game so far, but that's by default. I liked it a lot, but I don't imagine it being too hard to beat. So we shall see. Fresh clip, easy pickup here because it gives us access to mini clip, which should hopefully be here soon. Man, is it me? Like, I just feel like the enemies are all moving slower. Hold on, I forgot to actually look how many perks we have when we level up here. How many perks are there? Maybe I'm just like in the gamer zone right now and everything's moving in slow motion. Have you ever like had that happen before to you where it's like you get like a rush of adrenaline and you see shit in slow motion? Like for me, the answer is not really no, but I will say that sometimes after I play Super Smash Bros., if I watch like a highlight of it, I'll be like, what the heck? Was I really moving that fast? Like Smash, for some reason, it feels like when I'm playing it, the game is moving slower. But when I watch like a replay back or whatever, it's going a little bit faster. Which I don't know, it's maybe just me being stupid. Honestly, that's probably more likely it. And like FPS games too. Like I remember like that would happen a lot of times in Call of Duty, which I know, right? Uncool to talk about, kinda. I don't know. The recent remake, people I think were like kind of like okay with. And there was the game mode in the Modern Warfare reboot. There's a game mode called Gunfight where it was like 2v2s or 3v3s, and it was like single elimination. I played that game mode a decent amount with my friends, and that one I also felt that sort of like when you would see like a kill cam replay at the end of the match, things felt like they were a lot slower than they actually were. But I don't know. I am just rambling at this point, huh? I am trying to get better at rambling, in that like, I can talk for like a consistent time, like a consistent length of time without like, you know, having too much dead air in between. I think I have gotten a little bit better at it, but it is the hardest thing. I mean, obviously it's the hardest thing about like recording for YouTube videos, right? All you have to do is play the game and talk, and the game is easy because I'm a god gamer. So the hard part is the talking part, which is hard because, you know, I'm a god gamer. You can't be good at talking and also be good at gaming. It's just not possible. You have to trade off one skill for the other. It's like have you ever played like any game where there's like a slider, and once you bring the slider so far in one direction, it'll stop moving. Like if you're in like Dark Souls and you're trying to make your head as big as possible, and you're trying to make your body as skinny as possible, at one point the game will just be like, no, you can't have a head this big and a body this small. If you want your body smaller, you have to make your head a little bit smaller. That's where I'm at, for sure. We're MLG God gamer, but not great at talking. But one day I'll get there. I'll cast off the yoke of the Dark Souls character customization bar, and I will talk and game at the same time. What are we talking about? Yeah, I don't know. Game of the Week series was fun. It's pretty cool. Excited to see what gets voted next time. Although I will say, I'm not upset that a lot of people are nominating deck builder games. If you have only watched my 20 minutes of Dawn content. First off, God bless you. Thanks for coming. But if you didn't know, before I was doing 20 minutes till Dawn videos, I still have the series running. I have a very long-running Monster Train series on the YouTube channel. Roughly 400 and hold on, let me think. I want to say today was episode 476. So we're getting close to 500 episodes. We could round up and say 500 here, and I think people would not fault us, right? And if you're not familiar, Monster Train deck builder roguelike. What I'm saying is I've played a lot of Monster Train and a lot of deck builders in general, so it makes sense that a lot of deck builder games are getting nominated. But I'm kind of sick of the genre a little bit, a tiny little bit, just a teensy bit. Yo, I'm telling you, enemies are moving slower. Something's going on here. The black holes are distorting space-time, and I'm for it, but I don't know what the fuck is going on. But anyway, back to deck builders. If you didn't know, yeah, 500 million episodes of the game, Implosion, sure, whatever. 500 billion episodes of Monster Train. So deck builders are very much among the games that people who watch me like, right? And there's crossover, I'm sure, with 20 minutes and like deck builders as well too. I'm sure like at least half the people who are watching these videos have like heard of or played Slay the Spire, right? So it's not that wild. I guess we take Pyro Mage here to get the status effects as well added. Increase our odds of getting the elemental barrage trigger, but it's not really that useful here. Not a big deal. But yeah, I decent chance that next week's game will be a deck builder. I don't want to outright ban deck builders from the Game of the Week series, but if, like, you know, we just keep getting more and more deck builders voted on, we might have to do like a soft ban on those for the series. If I did, you know, I don't think I've really explained it, have I? In this video, at least. So the Game of the Week series, the way it works. Yeah, I definitely didn't explain this, huh? The way it works is that it's just like a viewer nominated and then voted on game series. So once a week, people will vote on a game. Whichever game has the most votes, it wins. And the person who nominates the games for the voting selection is also you guys. So anyone can come into the Discord, select a game. Not select a game, just nominate a game. Just say like, hey, I wanna put this game in the list. And at the end of the week, whichever game has the most votes wins. Very simple. There's no straw poll. It's all the voting's handled in the Discord as well. All you have to do is just put a little tooth emoji on whichever game you want to win. And if your next question is why do you use a tooth emoji to nominate the game, that is a great question. Why do we use check marks to nominate politicians? I think that's just as equally as interesting of a question. Anyway, I guess take death rounds here. I don't know. Something's weird. Something's off. By the way, I've been saying it. Something is bizarre going on. Like, why are the enemies moving so slowly? I'm pretty sure we're only seeing 4 perk upgrades. I'm pretty confident I'm playing this on Darkness 15. What are the dark holes doing? Or black holes, not dark holes. I don't know what I'm talking about. But what are the black holes doing to the space-time continuum here? Why? I know we have like the frost shots, but like, what is going on? Like, if we just like here, let's just shoot in one direction for a really long time. Everyone is being slowed down by the black hole. Do you see that? Even if they're not in range, everyone's getting that staggered movement. Let's just put up as many black holes as we can. That's so weird. Hey, Luna's now the strongest character in the game, by the way. I think this is pretty unequivocally, like, 100% true right now. She gives, like, the entire map, like, a severe movement speed debuff for some reason. And if you just play crossbow and spam left click to get reloads instantly. Well, yeah, that's it. GG. I don't think I have frostbite though, huh? So this this show guy is gonna be pretty tough to kill, actually. I will take in the wind because we're never getting hit. Hey, while we're in a not very intense fight, let's see what happens if we let the black hole dissipate. You know, I think everyone's just staggered moving like that. I don't think it's necessarily the black holes. I think just everyone's like moving funky right now. But look at the exploder right now. Hey, don't hit me, come on. Like, everyone's just moving real janked up right now. That's so weird. That might, for all I know, that might be in the patch notes too. I don't know, maybe if someone was like, enemies moving too fast, we had to nerf them. Which seems unlikely to me. Pretty strange time to start, like, you know, changing the base game here as far as enemy movement speed. For you know what we'll do? I don't know, maybe we don't even want to care about it for this video. Let's say at the end of you know what we will do is at the end of this video we'll quickly just launch another game. Just for science, we'll launch one with Luna, and we will examine enemies' move speed without shooting a single bullet, right? We'll just watch them for a little bit, and then we'll play a different character and watch them, and see if it's a Luna issue, or see if it's a game issue. We'll do a little bit of science here. Maybe I do have frostbite, huh? That guy died pretty quickly. These all suck, by the way. I ain't taking this shit. Hold on, do I have frostbite? I do have frostbite. Never mind. I'm actually a fool. Big stand my ground. Let's go rapid fire here. Get that frostbite damage in on Terry. I would like double black holes, please, Terry, if you don't mind. How funny would it be if getting the double black holes just like somehow crashed the game? They're making a lot of them. Something's up. We can watch this and all agree that something is horribly wrong here, correct? With how the game is functioning. Like something is afoot. We can all hopefully agree right now. If not, like I don't know, man. Maybe yeah, maybe I'm just a god gamer, who knows? Maybe I'm just the best in the world who's ever done it. There's just no way to say. I think I already talked about it before in one of these videos as well, for Luna. But a couple, or at this point a week ago or so, I think. Maybe 2 weeks ago? I don't remember now. Brains mush. I did a speed run for this game with all of the characters and all the weapons. It was really cool and good and everyone loved it. It was a great time. But since that video came up, they added a new character. So now the speedrun is no longer valid. And what's funny is I submitted the speedrun to speedrun.com, and they did accept the game as a category. And by default, I am a mod for the game speedrunning community. If you are interested in speedrunning, 20 minutes till dawn, you know, let me know and I can make you a mod as well, I guess. I don't know. I don't actually know how that works exactly. But I will. I should speedrun the game again. I'm gonna wait until the next gun comes out because I like it to be like symmetrical, I guess, in regards to like how many guns and characters there are. Right now we're a little bit off kilter, with there being one more character than there is gun. So I'm gonna wait on that a little bit, I think. But yeah, excited to speedrun that game again once it comes back. That's not right. Once it adds another gun. Ideally, they'll add 2 more guns and a character at the same time. That would be great. But whatever. We'll see. We'll see. Until then. Ooh, also one thing I can talk about now. No exact 100% plans for it yet, but or at least the date for it wasn't yet. But I am going to at some point soon be playing Backpack Hero on the YouTube. It should be releasing soon. I'm very excited for it. And yeah. Cool. I don't know. Whatever. The science. We have to do science now. Hold on. So let's just look how the enemies move here at the start of the game without us making a single black hole. I mean, that looks like pretty normal movement to me, right? No like jaggedness. Hold on. I'll be honest, it still looks pretty normal to me. I don't feel like the black hole is really messing up that much. Yeah, I don't know what that was. Other than I think it being a little bit weird. That's all. Also, I'm now just realizing too, if you're curious, the rate at which you kill enemies does affect them spawning, because we're at the maximum spawn limit right now. I never knew that for certain, but as you can see, right, enemies are just not spawning. This cluster here is our entire mob of enemies, and no more will spawn. I guess we can see at the 19-minute mark if more spawn, because like the waves get harder, right? Now I just want to know for my own sake. More of them, yep. So now the spawn limit increases and more of them show up. And I assume at some point, once again, we will reach the limit and they'll stop spawning again. Which seems to be right about now. Oh, there, a couple more came in. Right. Cool, okay. Sorry, whatever, sorry for wasting your time. I think something weird was going on there with enemy move speed, but I couldn't tell you what it was exactly. And if you know something was weird, that was happening there that was weird, let me know. I'm interested to hear. But their movement seemed off, right? Like, maybe I'm going crazy. I don't know, take me. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.